Hey guys, welcome to Precious Cargo. I'm Precious, and as part of the continuation for manifestation episodes leading up to my book, I'm so excited about it. I just this morning received proposals for literally the final stage of it. And then it's like a week until I have it in my hands. It's freaking crazy, you guys. It's crazy. So I am very excited today. And now I'm going to prematurely talk about a topic. This is not part of book one. This is actually part of book three. So you're getting a seriously early sneak peek, but this was just on my heart to share. Last night I had a huge download and upload, whatever we want to call it. And I feel like this needs to get out. And I know this was something that I had personally struggled with recently and kind of needed this little inspo or epiphany to remind myself. I don't always have anyways, but I needed to remind myself of how I got to where I am and how I continue to grow and evolve and magnetize all that I want and have. And I'm not even going to say desire, but that's what this episode is about. It's about your desires. So, why do you have a desire? Why do you feel a desire? Why do you notice that you're desiring something? And it kind of just comes out of the blue sometimes. I know I discussed this whenever I was talking about jumping timelines with Zeke. I accidentally did a timeline jump the other day and fell asleep during it. So my desires were kind of coming at me really hard this past week, and I didn't know why or how, and it was just like literally just like imagine a rock just being thrown at your face. That's how I felt continuously over and over with my desires and what I was craving and what I was like wanting. Um, so I know what timeline I'm on now based on what those desires were. I mean, I literally had a full on fucking breakdown yesterday, you guys. Like, just bawling my eyes out, like screaming, crying, throwing up. Like, why do I desire this? Why am I wanting this so bad? Why am I wanting this so bad? What is going on? Like, it's kind of like felt like it was overpowering me and like taking over, and it was just so insane and so crazy. And the reason we have desires, right? We crave something, we want something, we need something because we know we already have it in our timeline later on down the path. And later on could be tomorrow, could be 2 days from now. Later on could be 30 minutes from now. But you want something and you crave something so bad because you're looking with your eyes and you're looking around and you don't fucking see it. But you know you have it. That is where that desire comes from. It's like um like it almost feels as if your heart or part of your body is literally being ripped apart because you want something so bad. You just have this burning fire and this burning desire and this burning drive for it, and you're just like, I need it, I need it, I gotta have it, I gotta have it, I gotta have it, I gotta have it. So when you get to that point, how do you fucking get it? That's the $1,000,000 question. How do you get it? How do you get your desires? It took me so long to realize this shit. It took me so long to realize how you get your desires quickly without driving yourself fucking crazy and going bananas and screaming. And I still do it every now and then. I mean, obviously, I literally did it last night. Okay. To speed up the reception of your desires, stop desiring it. I know. Y'all are looking at me real crazy right now. Seems counterproductive, doesn't it? Yes, it does. But I need you all to understand just a quick little concept. We focus in a collective consciousness. And in this collective consciousness, the majority of people are living on the 3D. And in the 3D, you have duality. So you have hot and cold. You have in and out. You have up and down. You have black and white. You have yin and yang. So in duality, you also have push. You also have a chaser and a runner. And we are in this space of duality. And when you're in this space, when you want something and you desire something, you do not need to chase it. When you chase something, okay, when you're getting chased by a random dog on the street, you run. And in creating that, you're participating in the duality of the chaser and the runner dynamics. When you are chasing a title or you're chasing whatever, it takes a lot longer to get to than if you just sit in your work and you magnetize that thing to come to you versus you running after it and running after it and running after. Because when you're running after something, it's trying to escape you. What do they say? Wisdom is chasing you, but you're faster or something. I don't know if that even relates to this at all, but like that's essentially what's happening. And that's what was happening to me because I started desiring something so bad because I had it, because I have it. And I was just like, oh my God, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. And that was causing the thing to literally sprint as far fucking away from me as possible, which is not what you need to do. So I just fucking stopped. I picked up the mic and I said, fuck it. I picked up my notebook. I said, fuck it. I'm working on me because when I focus on me, my desires also focus on me. That is the key to magnetism. When I focus on me, my desires focus on me. When I am in my purpose, my desires come to me because I am in energetic alignment. And when you're in alignment, it is basically like putting yourself you're basically a magnetic field. When you're in alignment, here's your body, you're in alignment, you're a magnetic fucking field. And the stronger you are in your alignment and the deeper you are rooted in your alignment, oh my gosh, it's like, boom, there's my desire. Boom, there's my desire. Boom, there's my desire. Boom, boom, boom. It literally just can't even repel against you because you're in your fucking alignment. And when you're in alignment, everything that is meant for you and everything that you're supposed to have is your. Mic fucking drop, people. Mic drop. Okay, I'll give you another example. You're craving something. Like, let's say I'm craving a pickle, right? I'm craving the pickle. Oh my God, I gotta have the pickle. I gotta have the pickle. I gotta have the pickle. I gotta have the fucking pickle. So you get in your car, you drive, you go get the pickle, you eat the pickle, then you're no longer craving it because you have it. Stop craving it and you have it. When you are in the relationship of your dreams that you're craving right now, think back to a previous relationship, a previous marriage, a previous whatever. All right, I'm going to start giving real world examples. So, when I was prior to my marriage, I knew that I was marrying Alex. I desired it. I wanted it because I knew that it would happen, right? You never want or crave something that you don't already have. That is first and foremost. You want and crave and desire something because you have it. I have never wanted to win a Super Bowl because I don't have a Super Bowl ring. I have never wanted to go fucking bungee jumping because I've never bungee jumped in my life. Past, present, future. I'm not doing that shit. When you want something and you crave something, it is because you already have it. Remember the last part. You already have it. Now, how fast and how quickly do you want to receive it? And that is how fast you need to detach from it. There's this thing that I'm rapidly calling into my present from my future. Okay, rapidly. This weekend, I was fucking going batshit. I was going batshit about it. And then I just stopped because when I want something, it means I don't have it. When I don't want something, I already have it. I don't want any more coffee. because I already have a cup of coffee. And if I wanted more coffee, it's because my future self in 5 minutes is going to make another cup of coffee. Let's go back to my relationship. So in my marriage with Alex, I knew I was marrying Alex in college. I knew I was marrying Alex the fucking first minute I met him. And we all know the story of how that manifested. And if you don't, go listen to previous episodes. So I wanted it. I wanted it. I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad. The moment I stopped fucking wanting it is when it happened. When I just stood still and allowed it to come to me is when it happened. When I got into alignment and got into the space that I needed to be in order for him to come to me, it happened. Just like when people say, oh, you'll get pregnant when you stop trying. You'll find love when you stop trying. When you're trying to force it, when you're making it so much of a priority that it takes over your life, you are no longer living in the alignment of already having it. When you are living in the alignment of already having it, you don't crave it and you don't chase it because you already have it. And that moment that you start living in the reality that you have it is when you receive it. Understand what I'm saying to you, please. Every morning I woke up, I no longer craved and desired to get married to Alex because I was already married to Alex. Neville Goddard talks about this all the time, living in the end. But what does that look like? What does that feel like? What is that? What do you mean living in the end? What do you mean? How do you live in the end? By stopping the feeling of needing and longing and desiring. You don't have to do that when you already have it. When you already have something, when you're already in your relationship, you don't wake up every morning and scroll on Tinder looking for it. When you're already in the, well, let me say you shouldn't. That's not saying that you don't, but let me say you shouldn't when you're in a relationship. That's first and foremost. But like for me and what I called into my life, I literally just dropped all my shit yesterday. I threw my papers, I threw all my stuff, and I just said, why would I do this when I already have it? Why am I doing this when I already have it? I put on a movie because future me would sit on the couch with the thing that I'm calling in and relax with the thing and watch my movie and laugh and giggle and not fucking stress out and not check my phone 15 times and not wonder what's going on, what's happening, and not allow what I'm seeing, which is my past manifestation, to dictate my future and to dictate what I know is happening. Sometimes we see things and we're checking things and we're looking for answers and we're looking for, signs and synchronicities and all these things. And we're looking for stuff just to say, okay, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. You don't do that when you already have it, dude. When you already have something, you don't do that. When you're already married to the love of your life, you don't do that. You wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you go about your day. You live your life knowing that that person is home waiting on you, You're not out seeking things. So for me, for example, we all know one of my huge manifestations for this year is to become a mom or to get pregnant. Because it's, I'm not going to have the baby that fast, but, to get pregnant. So I am living in the reality that I'm already a mother. So I'm buying my daughter clothes. I'm looking at nursery designs. I'm doing the things that I would be doing when I'm pregnant. Because I am living in the end. I am living in that, quote, desired reality. That is the fastest way to attract it. Another thing I'm that is happening this year is I'm having my second marriage. Picked out my engagement ring. It's so cute. You know, things like that. And it's like you're go ahead and do the things and be in the mindset and the state to receive the thing that you want as if you already have it, but don't allow it to take over your life either. You know, I'm very open about this twin flame journey that I'm on with pretty much anyone that asks. And it hit me to live in the end and not to live in the longing and the desire and the, oh, what are you doing? Oh, what are you like? Oh, it's so fucking annoying. Like, I annoyed the fuck out of myself, you guys. Could you imagine? Ugh. Like, I was so disgusted when I was just like, I took a step back. I took a shower, took a step back, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I know better. When I have something, I'm just waking up in the morning and just living my life like as usual because I already have it, you know? Like I'm just waking up and I'm just like, okay, let's go about my day. What are we doing today? We're going to get my planner. We're going to look at the day. I'm not sitting here like checking my phone 50 times, wondering where you are or what you're doing. Like the love of my life would never make me feel like that, first and foremost, because the love of my life does not make me feel like that. So I do not have to continuously check my phone and wonder and worry. I do not have to sit around, oh my God, what time are you coming home? Because I already know what time you're coming home. It is the need and the attachment to the thing that you desire that is pushing it away. It is the need and attachment to the thing that you desire that is pushing it away. You don't want to become a New York Times bestseller when you already are a New York Times bestseller. You just keep writing books. You just keep hiring the best people. You just keep putting yourself out there. When you already are a New York Times bestseller, when you already are a Grammy winner, you just keep working with your team to improve. You just keep building. You don't sit around and cry about wanting a Grammy when you already have a Grammy, you know? And this is spoken from someone who has recently dated a multi-Grammy award winner. And let me tell you something. If that man can get Grammys, anybody can get fucking Grammys. I swear to God. Like sometimes you look at people and you're just like, how did you? Anyway, God bless his soul. He's bless his heart. Anyway, yeah, it's fucking crazy. But like, you know, when you're the best at something, you don't want to be the best at something because you already are the best at that thing. I'm sure Michael Phelps isn't like, oh, I want to be the best swimmer ever. He already is the best swimmer ever. We already know that. He already knows that. I'm sure he's not waking up like, I want to be the best. I want to be the best. He already fucking knows that he's the best. Period. Kobe Bryant, greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. Work ethic, unmatched. His work ethic was so strong because he knew that that's what it took to become the greatest. And when you are the greatest, what do? You get to the gym early. You're at the gym all day. You were with me practicing in the gym. Like you were in the gym. You were practicing. You were conditioning. You were doing the things that you do when you're the greatest. You're doing those things before you ever get a ring. You're doing those things. That is where greatness comes. That is where greatness comes. That is how you achieve and that is how you receive. You live in the end of it. I'm not saying you don't put in the work. You put in the work. For me, being a New York Times bestselling author, you hire the best people. You get your team. You stick to your deadlines. You get your marketing. You do the things. You do the things. That is what a New York Times bestselling author does. Not sit around and want it and crave it and desire it. You're in a happy marriage. You're at the grocery store picking up food. You're cooking dinner. You don't just start cooking dinner when you get in a relationship. Start cooking dinner now. Master your recipes now. Clean your home now. not in anticipation, but because that's what you do when you're in a happy relationship. Take care of your appearance now. Get out of bed, wash your hair, brush your teeth now. Become the version of you who already is the thing and who already has the thing now. In this collective consciousness, right, you have your duality. When you pay attention to yourself, other people will pay attention to you. When you pay attention to your business, other people will pay attention to your business. When you pay attention to your book, other people will pay attention to your book. When you get into alignment, you put your business into alignment, you put your book into alignment, you put your heart into alignment, you put yourself into alignment, and your energetic magnetic body starts boom, 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 magnetizing everything that is for you, that you already have, and you know you already have it because you desired it, and now you have it because you decided to live in the end of already having it. Not because you decided to run after it and chase after it like you're a fucking wild coyote or some bullshit. Like, be the magnet. Be the magnet. Be the magnet. Magnetize. Magnetize what you want to you. There are so many, if you guys don't take my word for it, there are so many studies that literally show the energetic body and how it magnetizes. You always live in a sad, depressive state. What the fuck do you think you're going to attract? Sad, depression, all that shit. That's what you attract. When you live in a happy, energetic, positive state, what do you think you attract? Happy, energetic, positive, everything, all the good stuff, all the stuff that you want. Where attention goes, energy flows. It's that simple. It's that simple. I literally wrote, I need to turn my attention back to myself. I wrote that last night in the midst of my breakdown. And guess what happened as soon as I did that? I'm not even fucking kidding. I wrote that last night, probably at 11 o'clock, and I go to bed early. I am asleep by 8:30. I am in bed at 7 and I'm asleep at 8:30. I was up just howling, just fucking going crazy like a lunatic. And I wrote last night, I need to turn my attention back to myself. I put on an overnight subliminal about self fucking love, something that I previously struggled with. It's like, all right, let's return back to myself. Let's get back to myself. I woke up this morning with so many different proposals for my book and it's just, come on. It's so fucking, where attention goes, energy flows. And I'm going to close on that. And I hope you all have a beautiful, amazing rest of your week. And do me a favor. This week, please just start living in the end. You desire it because you already have it. So act like you already have it. And then you'll see it. All right. Love you guys. Bye.